This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 62, verse 6. I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace day nor night. Ye that make mention of the Lord, Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, keep not silence. First off, before I get started, I want to thank Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi for putting the spirit on me to do this lesson. And I want to give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rakakadash. I want to give double honor to the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, who taught me this truth. Salutation, you brothers and sisters that are out there listening and learning, fighting this good fight of faith. And salutation, my fellow brethren that are pushing this word in all truth and sincerity. To you all, I want to say shalom. And Lord willing, this is edifying to the elect. So here we are, getting that much closer to the implementation of that MO to the TV, that C-hip, this grand plan of this great, reset button that these devils are planning, and they're moving, fast, as the scriptures say. Let's grab it real quick. We always bring this out, but it's so relevant, especially in these times that we're living in, man. Revelation 12:12, and it reads, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time." And that's what these devils are doing, man. They're coming down with great wrath. They're beginning to come down with great wrath on the people because they know that they have but a short time. So I got this article actually from Dabu 7. He just recently, actually probably about good 20-30 minutes ago, put up his video, and this is the link in the description box that he put up. So I just want to read through this, and I might play a little bit of his video, just to get get some more understanding of what these devils are up to, man. And like one of the brothers had said in a recent lesson, that we already heard, a lot of us brothers and sisters heard about the whole 2030 agenda, but now there's a lot of things talking about 2025, and that's already showing that they're moving quick, fast, in a hurry, and they know that they have but a short time, man. Yahawashi is soon to come back, so these devils are moving in Operation Warp Speed, man. So this is from and I hope and pray that this is edifying, quick, and straight to the point. And this is from Activist Post, and it reads, UN's vision, right? UN, for any of you newer listeners, United Nations vision of the future, an apex body and digital ID to rule us all, and like brothers go into, especially Elder Yashawamba, it goes into technocracy. Let's get that real quick. Definition. Let's lock you.
Technocracy.
Technocracy means the government or control of society or industry by an elite of technical experts. Right? So this is exactly what these damn devils want. They want to be able to be in complete control, to be as gods on the earth, even though they are not gods. They are only but men. Not only are they just men, but they're the basis of men. And I'm talking about Esau, Edom, the devil that the Bible speaks of, the so-called white man, right? The basis of all the men on the planet, the lowest of the low, the scum of the earth, man. They want to exalt themselves as the Most High, and in their attempt to do so, they're destroying the minds of the people. The animals are dying off. The planet itself is crying out. As the scriptures say, the earnest expectation of the creation waited for the manifestation of the sons of the living power, man, of the sons of God. Everybody's waiting for these devils to be put down, man. Let's get some of that article real quick. So let's see, it says the UN sponsored the high-level panel on digital cooperation, co-chaired by Melinda Gates of the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, right? So this devil right here, Bill Gates' husband, right? Jack Ma, creator of China's social credit scoring system. This weirdo right here. And this group of ARC technocrats is deciding the future of mankind, total digitalization and total control. This love fest of global oligarchs must be let's see what's locked here.
Repudiate.
Refuse to accept, right? Repudiated at every level. So it says United Nations recently published 3 new policy briefs to provide more detail on certain proposals contained in our common agenda. The UN Secretary General's vision for the future of global cooperation that will be decided at the Summit of the Future in September 2024. So everything's moving fast, brothers and sisters. You know, as the scriptures say, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, man, and put not off from day to day. You know, these devils are coming quick, fast, in a hurry, man. So, you know, the doors of mercy are closing quickly. It says these briefings, a global digital compact, reforms to the international financial architecture, and the future of outer space governance sets out a chilling course for our future. Among the proposals are a new, quote, apex body in charge of the entire financial system that will enhance its cohesion, and align its properties with the 2030 agenda with sustainable development, right? So there you already off rip, you know, the entire financial system, you know, and that should, you know, I know a lot of you brothers and sisters already know that Revelation 13, man, 13 and 16 on down, which I'll get that, you know. This could, according to Secretary General Antonio Guterres, be done through a biennial summit between the Group of 20, Economic and Social Council, the Secretary General, and the heads of international financial institutions. So just think about for a second, you have this guy, right? That weirdo from China, the social credit scoring system, this man right here, and then they're talking about financial system that will enhance its cohesion and align its properties with the 2030 agenda. So you already can see how they're tying all these things together, right? As the scriptures say, let's get that real quick and we'll continue on. 2 Corinthians 2 and 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices, man. You know, this is an absolute snare that these damn devils are laying, man. It says this will further integrate the G20 with the United Nations into a body that can be described as an economic security council. It also seems like a perfect nest for the apex predators that runs the international banking system. So they keep mentioning how it's going to be linked to the buying and selling of the societies, man. It says a vital part of the agenda is also digital connectivity and the establishment of a global digital compact. A global digital compact. He causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. Right? This can be described as cybernetic organ, as a cybernetic organ consisting of a digitally connected network of people, entities, devices, and things, right? That Internet of Things, connecting the people to the devices and vice versa. And other people and other devices and everything can speak to each other. So ultimately, these devils can control everything. They can see everything. They can be as the Most High, right? That's what their whole great, reset button is all about, man. The ending of this current system and the beginning of one where they can have absolute control of the people. They already have, like Apostle Gabar says, once you have control of the world and its resources, what's left for raw power over the people? And that's what they're pursuing, man. We know that's why you see all these, these different derailments, these different talks of cyber attacks, this whole thing about this whole global warming bullshit they keep talking about. It's all tying in to this agenda where they have everybody C-hips and everybody's on the grid and everybody's tracked and traced, like a product in a store, man, like an Amazon package. That's what they want for everybody on the planet, especially you Israelites, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. That's what these devils want, man. This is why the scriptures say, never trust thy enemy, man. Let's continue on. It says, consisting of a digitally connected network of people, entities, devices, and things that easily can be directed by those who run the system. Right? Matter of fact, let me find it real quick. 1 second.
I love the aspect of the AI and the machines taking over.
Yeah, check this out, Israel. This is Jim Carrey exposing the AI, the artificial intelligence. This is where everything's headed, So without further ado, here we go.
AI and the machines taking over. We have cars that drive themselves, and that's a convenience right now, but soon there won't be a steering wheel, and it'll take you to the police station and give outstanding parking tickets, and, it'll be like that. So we've got a lot to look forward to.
The future is very dystopian on a tangent, because in the future, the entire police force will be AI. It'll all be roboticized, and robots have no soul. And then you're really in trouble. This is what I'm talking about, chess pieces, how they exert their power. Because as they reduce you to a QR code, as they reduce you to nothing more than a medical status as to whether you comply, because that's what they really want. I'm not going to sit here and say that anything's dangerous. What I'm going to say is they want to know who blindly complies and who thinks for themselves. And the people who think for themselves must be punished. As stupid as police can be, you can stand in front of one and say, my friend, you and I are the same. Why are you punishing me? And maybe you'll get through. But you can't do that with the camera that scans your QR code. Do you understand? They don't care. It's just a yes.
And that's what these devils want, man. You will be nothing. In their eyes, you'll be nothing. But that's why the elites call the people goyim, cattle, right? A cattle can be branded, tracked, and traced, right? So they look at the people as nothing more than something to be owned, tracked, and traced. So why would anybody in their right mind trust anything that these goddamn devils say through their media? Their politicians, their celebrities that they set up is beyond me. But hey, Yahawah Bahasham have blinded them, man. The deceived and the deceiver are his, as the scriptures say. But for us brothers and sisters that are over here, that the Lord has blessed with the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the things that are to come, we're gonna lean on Yahawah Bahasham. The hell with these goddamn devils, and the hell with their goddamn program that they're pushing, man. So let's continue on, and I'll get another precept or two, and I'll wrap it up. So it says, This a vital part of the agenda is also digital connectivity and the establishment of a global digital compact. This can be described as a cybernetic organ consisting of a digitally connected network of people, entities, devices, and things that easily can be directed by those who run the system. In the policy brief, it is, for example, explain how digitization will help to achieve the global goals. The suggestions happen to be very similar to that of the what WEF and WPWC described in their report Unlocking Technologies for the Global Goals in 2020. A digital ID is a cornerstone in this work and is, among other things, seen as a way to reduce poverty. Oh man, hold on. Let's get it. How's it go? Let me see how if I can get it. 1 second, brothers and sisters. That's Ecclesiasticus 12:16. An enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips. Right? This is to help reduce poverty. But in his heart he imagineth how to throw thee into a pit. He will weep with his eyes. Oh, this will be the best for humanity. We could get rid of poverty. We could do all these things for all these people. But if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood, man. Let's get another one real quick. Never trust thy enemy. What's that? Daniel. And through his policy, also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand. Right? They're setting up all these unrighteous decrees. You know, they're putting all these different legislations all together. Right? They're coming together with all these other nations to, you know, be in agreement. Right? The leaders of these other nations. And he shall magnify himself in his heart. Right? Meaning in his mind. Right? They truly believe that they are the Most High, man. That the Most High is forgot about everything that they did. The Most High just allowing them to just do whatever they want, and he forgot about them, and they could just go on and just rule the world however they want to rule it, man. That's what these devils think in their mind. So they, you know, as the scriptures say, the pride of their heart, right? They shall magnify themselves in their heart. The pride of their heart have deceived them, right? And it's the point. And by peace shall destroy many. You know, they're talking about this is going to reduce poverty. That's them speaking sweet words, you know, onto the people, you know. As Reagan said, you know, I forget how many words. I think he said the 9 most terrifying words you can hear is, I'm from the government and I'm here to help. Something roughly paraphrasing. These devils are never here to help you, Israel. The scriptures say never, ever trust thine enemy, man. That's why they're your enemy. That's why it's important to know who you are, and just as important to know who your enemy is, man, because these devils are coming after you and they're smiling in your face, man. That song, they smile in your face, backstabbers, backstab. That's the serpent, man. You know. And by peace shall destroy many. He shall also stand up against the prince of princes, but he shall be broken without hand. So they're even gonna come up against Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, man. But they will be broken without hand. The Lord said he had broken the staff of the wicked, man, the scepter of the wicked. So they will be brought down low, man. Let's see. It says, this may, however, come at a cost. If the UN Secretary General's high-level panel on digital cooperation report, Age of Digital Interdependence from 2019, it is stated that a digital ID can help unlock new opportunities, but can also introduce new risks and challenges. They can be used to undermine human rights, for example, by enabling civil society to be targeted or selected groups to be excluded from social benefits. Will you get your social protection coverage if you don't comply with the V or other measures introduced to achieve the SDGs? Probably not. Exactly. And that's what it's all about. They're gonna make it seem sweet for all the people, but it only goes back to control, man. As Andrew Tate said, whether you comply or not, man. You're trying to see if you comply or not. And if you don't comply, then you deserve to be punished. That's how these devils, that's what they're pushing, man. It says this can later be fused with a social credit system, see, and central bank digital currency, CBDC, which is now being introduced and tested in many countries across the world. To receive your daily bread, you have to obey and accept the instructions from the masters that run the show. Hey, enough said. Enough said, man. I mean, hey, that's it right there. I'll put the link to the article in the description box. But yeah, man, that's what this all comes down to. This is why it's just so important for us to give the warning, as brothers, that the Lord put the spirit on, to our people. Don't take this thing, man. Trust in your power, Yahawashi, man. Don't go down to Egypt for help. Don't trust in oppression. Don't trust in Esau eating the so-called white man. He's a goddamn devil, man. He never has your best interests at hand, man. Never. History shows it. Recent and past history, man. Never trust thy enemy, as the scriptures say. Revelation 13 and 16. And he causeth the wicked, causeth all. They're saying this is a going across the globe, man. Credit scores, social credit scores. I heard, I think Dawu 7 mentioned they're gonna link it to the your carbon footprint, right? Everything's tying in to one thing, and it's that rice device, man. That charagma, that C-hip, that implantable rice device, man. Excuse me. Revelation 13 and 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark, that C-hip, in their right hand or in their foreheads. And that no man might buy or sell, save, meaning except he that had the mark. Isn't that what the guy just pretty much said? Down here. This can later be fused with a social credit system and central bank digital currency, which is now being introduced and tested in many countries across the world. To receive your daily bread, you have to obey and accept the instructions from the masters that run the show. If the UN declares a planetary emergency, this will have severe consequences for our freedoms. Yeah. So however they want to play it, but this is how, they're pushing towards it, man. And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 636, man. 666, man. So don't take that goddamn rice device. And let me just get the consequences. Because as the scriptures say, knowing therefore the terror of the Lord, we persuade men. Right? This is Revelation 14 and 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same that did this shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture, no mercy, right? into the cup of his indignation, righteous anger, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. So when those missiles come, when that destruction comes, if you go down to Egypt for help and you trust in your oppressor and you get that rice device, that C-hip, in your forehead, in your hand, in your left butt cheek, whatever, if you receive that thing because you're not trusting in the Lord, you're trusting in the devil, then you have a nuclear missile waiting for you, man. You have destruction waiting for you. You have a grievous sword waiting for you. You have calamity waiting for you. Whatever the Lord sees fit, destruction will be waiting for you. So it will be in your best bet. It will behoove you, Israel, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, our fellow brethren that were scattered amongst the heathen, but their seed line goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. It will behoove you to come back onto your power before the evil days come, man, because these devils are coming down with great wrath, man, and they're moving quickly. The doors of mercy are closing, man. So get right before you get left, man. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to report on this, as the scriptures say, we gotta, give our people warning, man. As we're commanded to do. So, in closing, I want to thank Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi once again for putting the spirit on me to do this lesson. And I want to give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rakakadash. I want to give double honor to the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, who taught me the truth. Salutation, you brothers and sisters that are out to listen and learning, fighting this good fight of faith. And salutation, my fellow brethren that are pushing this word in all truth and sincerity. To all, I want to say Shalom. I want to say DTA, Abad Babal, Abad Esau Edom, and Kwam Yasharala. Shalom. To the next one.